Well, well, well. Haven't done this in a while. Hello everyone, this is VGMaster2, and it might surprise you to see that I'm back with a channel update. I haven't done one since 2022. Early February 2022. Fucking Pokemon Scarlet and Violet weren't even announced. Shit, time flies. But, given the large gap, you might be wondering why I'm doing another update now of all times. Well, you might have noticed that, aside from my one theory video, a lot of my videos since the last update have been opinion videos on either Nintendo's main directs or, more primarily, just Pokemon. This is despite me having continuously promised to start releasing my reviews. And then I continuously haven't, like I'm fucking Yandere dev or some shit. That's not because I haven't been trying, but here's the thing. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those not so positive updates. I've been doing some reflection. I want my videos to be the best they can be. In striving for that, I've rewritten the script for my upcoming review and am in the process of rewriting the one after it. And will do so with all the others I've planned, which is more than I care to admit. But the script is the relatively easy part. The hard part comes in two pieces, because I always wanted my videos to contain two components: art and voice acting. Not full animation, yet, but good enough art for visuals, and good enough voice acting to voice characters and dialogue, because some series still don't have voice acting in their main games despite being around for almost 30 years. Now, out of the two of these, voice acting is the one that is theoretically easier, and I did attempt to record the rewritten script, but it sounded like shit. At least one of the characters I was trying to voice, who appears right at the beginning, and would be a major recurring character in many of my videos. So that's clearly a problem. Now, one solution is to do some trial and error until it doesn't sound like shit and maybe does sound like how I want it. And I will try that, just not with this equipment. The microphone I'm using was apparently released in 2019, and I'm 90% sure that's the year I bought it. So I've been using it for up to half a decade, and I bought this thing at a Best Buy for probably less than $100. Pretty sure less than $75. It's also a USB microphone, which isn't necessarily bad, but mine is retarded in the fact that jostling the cord even slightly either shuts it off and completely stops Audacity, or doesn't completely stop everything and instead looks normal in Audacity until I go to edit the audio and then I find out it started fucking skipping. So this thing is cheap, pretty old, and malfunctioning, which not only partially affects the frequencies it's recording, meaning me sounding shitty might not entirely be my fault, but that it's probably time for a new one anyway. And I have already decided what microphone I'm going to get, and I'm also going to be getting better headphones. I will be getting the Shure SMB7 and the Sony MDR7506, which are apparently top of the line and really good for my YouTubing, voice acting, singing, or any other vocal need, with high-end headphones so I can hear my disgusting voice better than ever before. Basically fucking perfect for me. Expensive, but absolutely worth it. Once I get them, I will start readjusting to how it makes me sound, and start the trial and error on the voice acting for all the other recurring characters I want. And if it still sounds like shit, then I either have to attempt to pitch change them in Audacity, use AI voices, or give up on at least the recurring characters for my videos, and or either settle for them sounding like shit, or rework shit so that they're there, but completely silent for no reason. All things I don't want to do, and ain't no way professional voice actors are going to do shit for me. Not that I even want them to, because I'd really like to be be able to do this myself. I like to think I've been blessed with a decently deep voice for a woman. And even if that doesn't come through in my videos, I like to think I have a decent range. And you can train your voice to expand your range. So I'm really hoping I have what it takes to do this myself, even if I have to train for a really fucking long time to get there. It doesn't have to be perfect, just convincing enough that you can't automatically tell that a tiny-ass woman is doing all of the voice work. But regardless, you're probably not gonna hear any of that for a while, because even when I do buy the equipment, which I'm not doing immediately, I'm still not going to be releasing any reviews immediately, entirely because of the other component. Art. Now, I'm not gonna say I'm super fucking terrible at art. That would be a lie. I can at least take solace in the fact that I'm better than Chris Chan, which isn't a high bar, but hopefully worth something. But I'm not good enough for what I know I want to do with my videos. And I'm not just using these, which I've also used for years and are basically fucking ancient. So I need to hone my art skills too. Luckily, I have a way to do that. You may know that I make cringy fanfictions on my DeviantArt. Shameless plug is absolutely shameless. While only one of them has really gotten going, the majority of them are going to be comics, which is obviously perfect for practice. So for a while, both before and while adjusting to the new mic, I will be primarily focusing on my shitty fanfictions on DeviantArt. So if you're interested in seeing what my retarded brain cooks up, you can check it out on the VG Master 2 DeviantArt, also called VG Master 2. This basically means no videos from me, unless there's either Pokemon Legends Z through A news, another Pokemon Presents, or a major general Nintendo Direct, all of which are probably not going to happen for a while. I would include Smash Bros news on the list, but that's almost definitely not happening, and if it did, it would be revealed in a Direct first. So unless I manage to come up with a theory for something I've already covered, this channel is basically going to be dormant. So I'd continue to shamelessly plug and show all my shit and tell anyone interested to subscribe, but unless you want to wait. I really wish that wasn't the case, but that's gonna have to be the case if I want these videos to be as high quality as possible, which I do. Really fucking sucky update, I know, but I want to be fully transparent. If you want the transparency to continue, you can look at the status updates and journals on my DeviantArt. Be warned, they will likely focus on my DeviantArt exclusive series, but they do include YouTube shit since I plug this channel there as much as I've been plugging that here. I should probably look into also doing community posts since I apparently have access to that, maybe? But that would probably only be monthly, if that, because I only want to make posts when there's something big and important to share, instead of spamming it with virtually nothing every week. Whereas my weekly DeviantArt status updates partially serve to motivate me to get shit done. But that's really it. Again, I'm sorry this update isn't better. I just wanted to explain everything I've been going through because I don't want to make it look like the channel died. Because I have a shitty habit of releasing a video and then not doing shit for months, even when I do have a video in active production. So I wanted to change that. Hopefully, the next time I have an update, it'll be more positive. And I'd like to do these more regularly so I can clue people into what the future will hopefully eventually bring. So with that said, I'm going to go back to DeviantArt and dive into fanfiction comic hell. I'm VG Master 2, and I hope to see you again soon.